In a bustling city where skyscrapers soar into the clouds and the streets are always crowded, there is a small grocery store quietly located on the corner. It is not a luxurious place, but it brings familiarity and peace to those who enter. There is a girl named Emily Carter, 24 years old, with warm brown eyes and a smile that always shines. Emily has been working as a cashier at Green Valley Grocery for 3 years. To many people, her job may seem simple: scanning products, collecting money, returning bills. But to Emily, it has a greater meaning. She remembers each customer's name, asks about their families, and always gives sincere words of encouragement. For Emily, going to work every day is not just to earn a living, but also to bring a little joy to the people around her. But Emily's life is not easy. She grew up in the foster system, bounced from family to family, never really having a place to call home. Instead of being bitter, however, she chose to be a good person because she believed that even a small act could change someone's day. One rainy afternoon, as Emily was sorting through magazines near the cash register, a man walked into the store. He was wearing a gray hoodie, a baseball cap pulled low, hiding most of his face. He seemed hesitant as he stood at the door, as if unsure whether he should come in or not. Emily, as usual, smiled brightly. "Hello, welcome to Green Valley. If you need anything, just let me know." The man nodded slightly, said nothing, and then quietly walked inside. He picked up a few simple items: a loaf of bread, a carton of milk, a small pack of cookies. When he reached the counter, Emily noticed that his hands were shaking slightly. She said nothing, just scanned each item. "That's $12.50 total," she said, her voice soft. The man fumbled with his wallet, pulling out a crumpled $10 bill and a few coins. He looked at the money in his hand, hesitated, then muttered, "I guess I'll leave the cookies." Emily hesitated for a second, then smiled. "It's okay. I'll treat you to this one today." The man looked up, surprised. "Are you sure?" "Yeah, everyone has bad days. A little sweet stuff makes things better." For the first time since entering the store, his eyes softened. He smiled, a small but meaningful smile. "Thank you. You have no idea how much this means to me." Emily just smiled kindly. "Take care of yourself." The man left, and Emily didn't think much about the encounter. But she didn't know that the man was not an ordinary customer. His name was Daniel Harper, CEO of Harper Enterprises, one of the largest retail corporations in the country. Daniel was once an ambitious man, starting from a small store, but over time, as his empire grew, he gradually lost touch with the people who actually ran it. He threw himself into numbers, profit reports, forgetting his original goal: to help people. Lately, he felt empty. Even though he was rich, he no longer felt happy. So he decided to go out, secretly visiting stores to see how his employees were living and working. He didn't expect that on this trip, a small action from Emily would touch his heart. In the following days, Daniel returned to the store many times. He started chatting with Emily, listening to her stories. She talked about her passion for baking, her dream of owning her own small bakery. Her eyes lit up every time she talked about new recipes she wanted to try. But life made that dream a distant dream. Then one day, when leaving the store, Daniel accidentally overheard a conversation between Emily and the manager. She was asking for a raise because life was getting harder, but the answer she received was just a shake of the head. "The company doesn't have enough budget to raise salaries right now." That night, Daniel couldn't sleep. He suddenly realized how wrong he was. His company was making millions of dollars in profits, yet employees like Emily were still struggling with small salaries. The next day, Daniel returned to the store, this time without hiding his identity. He walked in a smart suit, shocking the entire store. Emily looked at him with wide eyes. You are Daniel Harper?" Daniel nodded. "Yes, and I owe you an apology." He told the whole story, from why he had posed as a customer to how she had inspired him. "You reminded me that business is about more than profits. It's about people, about dedicated employees like you. And I was wrong to forget that." Daniel didn't just apologize. He announced a series of changes, raises for employees, improved benefits, and most importantly, he offered Emily a position at the company's headquarters. There, she could learn and grow, step by step, making her dream of opening a bakery a reality. Emily was speechless. She never thought that a small act of hers could change her life like that. She was moved to accept, not only because of the opportunity, but also because she felt Daniel's sincerity. Their story quickly went viral. People talked about it as a testament to the power of kindness. Emily's small act not only changed her life, but also helped a man find the meaning of success again. And above all, it reminded us all that a kind gesture, no matter how small, can create miracles.